Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Risaa here and welcome back to my channel Dream Big. So, हजुरहरुलाई मेरो च्यानलमा स्वागत छ and I don't know if you guys have noticed or not तर आजको भिडियोमा so I have a little makeup हैन so trying out different things as I have already told you and आजको भिडियोमा चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि आज so I have a day off today you know like on weekends so के गर्ने भन्दाखेरि अब हुन्छ नि and I was like okay let's go for a run and let's have some breakfast, shower, wash, like all the usual stuff that you do at home on your weekends. So and I thought of like why not let's try doing some makeup and stuff and they were as well, so I hope I'm looking alright and you can tell me how I'm looking right now in the comment section. Ani so what is this video for? Like आजको भिडियोमा चाहिँ के हुन लागिरहेको छ भन्दाखेरि आजको भिडियोमा so so I'm not a normal girl हुन्छ नि I love more like हुन्छ नि creativity or like arts writing poems, stories and songs so के भइरहेछ भने story time so I was at my work and कहिलेकाहीँ free भएको बेलामा हुन्छ नि so like this amazing ideas keeps on coming on mind but मैले के गर्छु भन्दा लेख्दिन I don't write just हुन्छ नि and I just feel like okay now I think I should do something different I should write stories and let's see what happens and so आजको भिडियोमा चाहिँ you will get chance to hear story like the first draft written by one and only Risaa Karki so I hope you like the video and my story are still like I'm gonna tell like first draft and as you can see I usually use the receipt I mean like हुन्छ नि म कामको त्यो रिसिप्टमा लेख्छु and the title I'm still thinking about the title cause I think हुन्छ नि यो टाइटल अलि सुट गर्दैन होला but the title we can change it later but अहिले चाहिँ मैले के राखेको छु भन्दाखेरि the girl on the track so track भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भने चाहिँ एथलीटहरु दौडिने like run त्यही track हैन so let's get started guys and I'm not gonna tell you the whole story हुन्छ नि सबै स्टोरी म अगाडि नै भन्दिन cause no spoiler guys and कस्तो भन्दाखेरि तपाई you like हुन्छ नि आफ्नो ओपिनियन हुन्छ कस्तो लाग्यो हैन आफू इमेजिन गर्नु के त्यो पिक्चर चाहिँ and let's see if you will be right okay so let's get started the girl on the track by Risaa Karki read by Risaa Karki too she's not here today the girl who is always on the track I saw a girl on the park running on the track in the start of August when I came to the park. After locking myself for a week to get some fresh air. It's all that bitch's fault. How could she break up in a text and block me? I thought we were in love. I even introduced her to my family. But that bitch just left me for some big rich guy. Fuck that bitch. I was so depressed that my mom forced me to come out of the room. I went to the park near my room where I saw her. I saw a girl, sweating heavily and huffing and puffing. She was having a hard time breathing while running. For a while, I thought she was insane for running like that even though she is clearly having a hard time breathing. I had heard of people dying of breathing, like dying of running when they overdo it. I was scared that she might faint or her heart will stop if she didn't stop running, but she kept on going on. She ran for almost 2 hours when she finally stopped and lay down on the grass facing sky. She stayed like that for another 15 minutes and stood up and headed to the exit gate of the park. I wonder if she lives nearby. It was already late, so I returned home. For some reason, I kept on thinking about her and her face that looked so determined. I took out my art book and drew her. It had been so long since I had drawn some sketches. I had stopped drawing after I started spending time with my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend to be specific. I had ruined my mood again. Why would I had to think about her? Dinner was ready, so I went down. Next day, I was waiting for her at the park without even realizing. I drove around for 2 hours and I thought I won't meet her again. but there she was entering with her hoodie on to the park. She started running on the track without looking anywhere else. She seemed so focused because she was just looking ahead. After doing some laps, she was breathing heavily and was out of breath. But she was still running. Her legs were shivering and almost giving up. But she kept at it. It was almost heartbreaking to watch her. But I couldn't keep my eyes off her. I wanted to keep looking at her. She ran exactly for 2 hours like yesterday and lay down on the grass for another 15 minutes, then stood up and head to the exit gate. She used to come exactly at 4 in the evening, and I used to watch her every day while sketching her. It had been a week and I could tell she was getting better. She could run faster than before and for a longer period. She didn't huff more like before. It kept on going for a month. She would come at 4 and run for 2 hours. I would sit down at the corner of the park and sketch. She had the same determined look on her face while running. Her eyes so focused like it's looking at just one thing. I enjoyed watching her and drawing her sketches, but I never talked. How could I go to her and tell her that I had been watching her and drawing sketches? She might think I'm creepy. So I just enjoyed sketching her drawings in private and another 2 months passed. It was already November and the winter had already started. The temperature had dropped, but she was still there running in the park. I felt too cold to go to the park, but I would watch her from my window. She was getting really better. She was doing sprints in no time and more laps. Her appearance had changed. She was more slimmer than before. I guess she had lost some pounds. Her face looked more bright than before. When the sun started setting, I thought I saw a glimpse of a smile when she finished her sprint, which looked so magical. It was the first time I had seen her smile. She looked so beautiful. When I saw her smile, I felt my heart skip a bit. She had completed 400 meters in 40 seconds. She did it. All her hard work paid off. All those months, days, and hours of running paid off. I felt a great joy after all. I had been watching her for more than 3 months. At first, I had started watching her just because I find her interesting and somehow funny. But when I saw her pushing against the odds, and no matter how clumsy she was, she kept on going. No matter how many times she fell down, she rose again and kept on moving forward. And watching her fighting through her pains and struggle made me more curious. Watching her overcome her weakness and getting better every day made me realize that I could too overcome my pain and change for better. I found my old passion in art and started painting again. It had been so long that I felt so free and alive. I don't know who she is and where is she from, but she helped me to change. I wanted to thank her for helping me out personally, so I decided to introduce myself to her tomorrow when she is on the track and congratulated her for achievement. I wonder about the face she will make or the things she will say after finding out that I had been watching her for so long. But if I tell her with my sincere heart, and she might accept my gratitude. That day, when I decided to meet her, I was so nervous and excited. I took shower and got ready, practiced introducing myself in front of the mirror. I went to the park at 3:30 and waited anxiously for her. I was really nervous. My heart started beating faster and faster. And that's it, guys. So I'm still trying to figure out the ending of the story, like how I should end the story. So stay tuned for the rest of the story in next video, and I'll try to come up with the ending and we'll like share the story in the video. And yeah, before I leave, so guys, I'm trying really new different things like music, art, song and writing stories. So I'm trying really new different things because I don't know like what I really want to do, and I think we should do everything like we only have one life, so I just want to encourage you to like keep on exploring and never stop, never stop dreaming big. Like, and the only limitation जुन छ भनेको जुन आफै लाउँछौँ हामी आफ्नो माइन्डमा हुन्छ. सो हुन्छ नि मान्छेहरूले अहिले हामी जुन जुन बिग सक्सेसहरू देख्छौँ, ओभरनाइट सक्सेस भन्छौँ, तर त्यो ओभरनाइट सक्सेस र बिग सक्सेसको पछाडि नि कति इयर्स अफ हुन्छ नि प्रिपेरेसन हुन्छ, कति इयर्स अफ अगाडि दे अल स्टार्ट एट हुन्छ नि सानोबाट के. सो यु नेभर नो होइन, इफ यु स्टार्ट नाउ it can be big, it can be huge in time if you are really like dedicated. So never stop trying new things and don't limit yourself there. Don't put limitation on yourself, especially you guys. So dream big, dream come true, and make it happen. See you.